Blomp. I don't think there was. I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
So, I'll get a pull in. I don't care about analytics. That is not real.
Here I go.
Yeah. We can lower the game volume a little bit. We can lower it down a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. That, I think that's fine. Sure. By that's fine, I mean I should probably drop it like, you know, like 5 or 10 more. We're great at audio control here. That'll do, whatever. Mario Kart. You know what they say. We did 50cc last time, so I guess 100cc at this time, which means we at least use bikes this time, which actually it forces us to, so it's not really much of my choice. Not that I, you know, want carts otherwise. Mario. It's the Mario. Wunderbar. Alrighty. I'd sure like if that'd work too. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, boss. Alright. So it's been a bit, as you... Oh. I also need to look at the screen. That'd be good for my health. It's been a hot minute, as the kids would say. And I suppose, you know, most other people would say. Nothing's really been going on. I mean, I did spend, like, a while editing, but, you know, that's not interesting. No, I'm not particularly much of an interesting fella, as the kids say. I don't know I necessarily need to predicate that with, or not predicate, that's come before. Not necessarily know I felt like the need to add that, but oh well. But now that we have a bike, we just don't care, because, like, I had some, like, problems last time with only getting, like, 2 stars and not playing like a gamer. It's like, I have a bike now, so I'm just smoking them. Because I don't play with carts, because I don't understand how carters do it, if we're being honest. Carters are just kind of just built, like, mentally different. Like, not in a bad way either. They have, like, the mental fortitude of, like, a god. It's actually insane. Like, you're personally taking, you know, a game and going at a disadvantage. Not by your own, you know, choice. The carts are just objectively worst on pretty much every track. Like, I think Rainbow Road's, like, vanilla record's still held by a cart. Or maybe it isn't, it's been a, I don't, I think it is anyway. Flamefire record. Yeah, that's like the only one where you can make the argument, but even then it's like, that's so, like, niche to the point where it's like, you're not choosing a cart just to be like one track. Oh my. Oh gosh. Bloop. Oh my. Alright, we did unlock Mr. Diddy Kong last time, didn't we? Fancy. And now we kind of just win because that's how triple bananas work in this game. Hello, Mr. Mole. Goodbye. Honestly, fair enough. I can't blame you. But yeah, no, I'm not working on one of my videos right now. That's gonna be, and even if I did, that would take like a lot longer than just a few days, if we're being real. I've got ideas brewing, but I'm busy editing other stuff at the moment, so. But yeah, welcome in. I guess I gotta still act like I'm a professional streamer to some degree. Like, oh, hello, welcome in. How are you doing, fella? Oh, I'm right here. I mean, I'm not a professional. Calling myself even a streamer at this point is just debatable. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing 100cc of this, because I did 50c last time. Oh, how you doing? Oh, how you doing? Hey? My favorite game is Global Offensive. The Counter-Strike. Next race, yeah. Oh, Mushroom George, let's go. Yeah, no, like, I chose this title last minute if you couldn't tell. Honestly, it was originally gonna be like, what, mid-level cart, I think? And then I just thought the idea of a Ford F-150 was kind of funny. So it's like, alright, this is just kind of how we gotta do it. And I fell off, so that's 2 stars, great. And I missed the ramp up. Man, I am rusty at this game. Nah, I put more effort into my YouTube videos than that. Like, you could say what you want about the thumbnail for the Counter-Strike one, but I mean, I tried. And like I said, like I was implying before, I have an idea for another Strike video. I don't know if I want to make this the next one or not, or if I want to wait for like a more, how should I say, properly realized one with audio control probably more in, you know, mind. But I do have an idea, and it's a dumb one, but I think it's funny. Well, this shit applies to most things. Last video was so good I thought you were just a YouTuber that made videos and not a streamer. I mean, at this point, I basically am. I mean, the last time I streamed was like last Wednesday. Love dumb ideas. For real, for real. Oh, Toad, you can't do that. That's not very nice. You know, I was in a lobby recently. I was playing, what is it, on casual mode. And I was jumping into a late game, or a late night Mirage match. And there's this guy getting just real frustrated over the mic on the enemy team named Greed or something like that. And, basically the whole match was making fun of him for, you know, being a bit of a loser, so to speak. And the guy's like, this one guy's giving him a bunch of crap, like, okay, so you haven't played in 4 years, but you have 15 hours recently or whatever, so have you played, like, how did you find the time for, like, 15 hours today or something like that? And the guy's like, oh, you know, I'm 42 years old. And someone's like, oh my god, you're 42 years old and from Rhode Island? Are you Peter Griffin? And people just start typing Peter Griffin a bunch in the chat, and everyone just starts mocking him, going, Greedo! Greedo! He just... Oh yeah, it's hilarious. The guy leaves the next match, but everyone is still in the chat going like, Greedo! Greedo! It was awesome. I tried recording it, but like the last round, like when I actually put the recording up, like he had already left the game, and I was like, oh dang. Oh my, I am so dumb. Yeah, at this point, I might just want to start recording casual games at night, like out of instinct, just so I can't miss that type of stuff, because I think it's funny. I actually got my first collat yesterday. I got a double headshot with the AK on Nuke. It was pretty neat, I'd say. And I discovered Arm Race was a thing. That game mode, apparently it's just like gun game from Call of Duty. And that's pretty fun. I played a few rounds of that. It's a lot less confusing than, what is it? The one game mode where it's just, you know, Fortnite. I don't get Battle Royales, fundamentally. It's too big, there's too much to think about. I want to be in a small, like, area. I'll get home from prom at 3 a.m. this Saturday and play with you these late night hours to see what you experience. I mean, hey, yeah. Like, just going on that late on, like, Dust 2 and such, like, it's wonderful. Like, sometimes you will get those quiet matches, but usually really late is when you get the real older guys just coming on and screwing around real late and just talking about the most random crap. Like, I can't go into full detail because I don't really want to on stream, but there was this guy going, like, real in detail, like, being real stupid, talking about hobos and such, and how much he, like, loves everyone on the server or whatever, and this other guy's like, I love you, and he's like, no, I love you. Don't worry, I got that one on a recording. I think that... It was something else. Yeah, no, I still have the recording on from, what, the Greed match? That one was on Mirage. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh yeah, I'll definitely show you that next time you're able. Oh, that was the end of the cup. 2 stars, let's go. Ford Off-Road Daily, Ford F1 Gaming. Indeed, welcome in. Or Ford F-150. What am I talking about? I'm gonna play as Luigi. He's on the bike. This is the only bike we use as midweights now. That's just a law. Yes. But how's it going? Been a minute. Alright. This race, what is it? Mario Circuit? Is this Mario Circuit? I think so. I'm way too rusty at this game. It's actually, like, disappointing how rusty I am. I used to be so good. You found someone other than me that listens to Weezer? You found another of the clan? the cult, if you will. The boys. Just having a hard time with stuff, that's what's happening? Oof. Sorry to hear that, that's not great at all. Well, I hope that, you know, gets better, honestly. Because having a hard time of stuff is not good, as they say. Forgot how deep my voice was? Yeah. Fair, honestly. Yeah, welcome in, Astro. How you doing? They should be fine? I hope so. I wouldn't say they're as dedicated as Weezer, as me to Weezer, but they do listen to it. I mean, that's basically dedication. But the real question is what their favorite album is, do you know? Because I could probably judge their personality just by that alone. What's the worst that could happen? Exactly. Dog. I didn't ask them, maybe you should. Honestly, yeah. I think I remember the one you were most responsive to is what, Maladroit? Though I don't remember what you'd say the best was, per se. I know you did end up liking Blue, but I feel like I always, like, when you did talk about it, was Maladroit. Which, I mean, fair, honestly. Maladroit's good. I don't know how I feel about the Maladroit supremacists in the community, but yeah. Alrighty. Bop. All I remember was that your favorite song is still Death and Destruction. Death and Destruction is so good. And there's like, so, on Weezify, there, pretty much all of the, not Death and Destruction, all of the demos for Maladroit are super lo-fi. And the one for Death and Destruction, okay. Let's bite the bullet here. Yeah, like I was saying before I, was done, all the demos for Maladroit are super lo-fi, and the one for Death and Destruction is so good. Of course, back when Death and Destruction was initially being conceived per se, it was just an instrumental. They didn't have lyrics for a while. Those were added later on, and just the dong, it sounds so good, and like unironically, despite how like lo-fi it is. God, I'm screwing this up so bad. Just go, Luigi. I don't know how I'm missing these railings. I look like I haven't played this game before, when this is easily my most played Mario Kart. It's so sad. The song has a personality. It does. It debatably has some of the most personality on Maladroit, honestly. So I don't dislike Maladroit, but I think it does suffer a little bit from like a similar case as Green, to where it just doesn't have as much personality as you'd find in something like, you know, Blue or especially Pinkerton. And they start coming, you know, they start fixing that later on, but yeah. You want to play Double Dash? I've honestly never played Double Dash. I've heard it's good from people like ETM and TLM, but I've again, like, never personally played it. It doesn't seem bad, but I've always been a big Wii guy. If I had to, like, rank them, I think Wii would probably be my favorite, with, what, DS being my second favorite. And then after that, I just don't really care. Because, like, 8 is so beyond mid, and 7 is just, you know, a less done 7. Or, no, less done 8. I can't speak. My brain is beyond befuddled. This is true, I am 59. I am turning 60 this year, as a matter of fact. Hello. You have 7, 8 Wii U, and 8 Deluxe. The wink? Yeah? You like that? Next race. Let's get that there. Alright. Yeah, I don't... I think 7 is super crippled by the fact that it just doesn't have what is it? A versus mode or a single player mode outside of Grand Prix and time trials, and that's just so bad. I should sing. I mean, what should I sing? I don't know. Believe me, if songs were on my mind... Oh, jeez, Linguini, man. I mean, I guess if I have a second thing, let me think. I got nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know enough of Bohemian Rhapsody. The only thing I know about Bohemian Rhapsody is it's that one stand from Part 6 of JoJo where all the fictional characters come to life, and then it ends really badly. Oh, it's also by Queen. Is this real life or fantasy? Exactly. I mean, let me think. I think I remember most of Hide Into the Sun by Weezer, which is a demo from Green. Let me see. My voice is a little scuffed right now, so let's see how I can do this. I don't wanna catch you suddenly. Like a pain, it builds up gradually. So we say goodbye. Only lovers cry. Love like yours and I will hide into the sun. That just makes it even funnier. Yeah, honestly. You've never heard that song, but it doesn't matter. My voice is awesome. Highly appreciated. I don't think a lot of people have heard that song, considering it's a green demo. It's like one of the niche things I could have picked. But I gotta go and get stuff ready? No problem at all. Thanks for stopping by. And that was even the whole thing. There's still another half of it, but I don't remember like the third line. So it goes what, like, I don't want a summer ends too soon. Like a pen to exclude. So we say goodbye. Broken hearts will cry. Love like yours and I will hide into the sun. Something like that, I don't quite remember. It's like that third line in the middle I don't remember. I got the rest of it down though. Wario's Goldmine. That's getting clipped? I mean, go ahead, boy. Am I... Now is that a... Okay, so are you asking if I'm 7'8" or if I'm 78 and you put an apostrophe in the middle? Because those are two very different things. I'll just drop that. It's completely worthless anyway. 7'8"? I mean, honestly, I'm pretty close. For real, for real. No lie, no lie. You're 6'8"? Yeah, exactly. You're the tall male Chad. You couldn't be less than that. I'll take this. You don't know why you typed out the word 6. You know, I don't know. It's just the effort that comes with it, I guess. Is there a particular reason you think that needed to be clipped? Like, I don't know if I quite understand. I mean, I don't mind regardless. I'm just interested in the particular reason. That's death. Hello, Peach. Hello, Mario. Cool. It had a heart attack trying to clip it. Would you say it had a sheer heart attack? That's a reference. Yeah, woof. I mean, granted, your computer has a heart attack just trying to work. My voice cracking? I mean, my voice is cracking because my voice is screwed up. I literally... Yeah. At 59 years old, for real, for real. 59-year-old plays Mario Kart for the first time. I mean, I might actually just be 59 for real because I was having a lot of back pain yesterday and now my voice is all screwed up today. Because I had a little, I think my throat was a little sore yesterday, and now it's turned into the what it sounds like now. for the first time in a decade. True, true. That's exactly how long ago that I streamed last. I already sound like 59? I know. Because I am 59. Nah, we can skip this. Linguini, man. 2 stars. Let's go. Don't need to tell me twice. I got you, fam. Grand Prix. 100. I want to play King Boo. It is just what's gonna happen. And I think for the next step we're gonna go Bowser. How do I sound like you without being old? I think it's got to be either have some sort of like voice change or just be born with a naturally deep voice. Or get sick. That'll usually make your voice a little deeper, perhaps even a little more gravelly, if you will. One of the, you know, one of those. Oh, that is pain. I so do love starting out a race well like that. Bomb. Ghost bomb. Go. Ghost bomb. Like, it's interesting, like, just getting to a point where you realize, like, you have nothing to talk about, so it's like, you just kind of just make random noises, just because you don't want to be completely completely unentertaining. Just like, wow, look at that, I got 3 bananas. Now let's actually investigate these 3 bananas, because if you look at them, they'll have smiley faces, because if, you know, if you really think about it, these bananas probably actually had, like, really painful deaths. I have everything in the world to talk about, you know, that's actually true. It's just a matter of finding what exactly the topic should be. The oyster's never empty, it's just you having to go out of your way to harvest it. That is an interesting metaphor. I've never used that metaphor in my life, and I never will again. You gonna talk about religion, politics, or race and religion? Did I say those? Did I say one of those twice? Yeah, no, I definitely said religion twice. Cool. What is happening right now? I'm struggling to find a topic as the game literally just, like, fights me every inch of the way. Go, go, gadget, blue shell. And that's how you win, boys. Go. And who said a ghost couldn't participate in a race? I wish there was a selectable skin, like, especially in the newer games where you can use, like, the Luigi's Mansion King Boo. Because that one looks super cool, with the giant gem and, like, the shadowy eyes. I mean, part of that just comes from me being in, you know, still having a bit of that edgy, dumb boy, like, middle school process to me, but it's like, I don't think anyone ever fully grows out of that edgy phase. They never do. Like, one moment you're like, man, I'm a productive, you know, member of society. And the next moment you're like, man, Sid Kaga knows me for real. Oh, that reminds me. So I heard if you hit 400 subscribers then, Jay, is that right? That's pretty, cool. You, that's that's pretty. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think like the inner like 9-year-old was like 400 more like 400. Got him. Man, I just sounded like a dying old bird. It's pretty epic. They used to call me the dying old bird back in high school. Speaking in a deep voice without having a naturally deep voice isn't that hard, but projecting it is so people could hear it is birdie. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, perhaps that's something you just need to practice at then, because, I mean, the more you do something, the more acclimated you get to it, and the more normalized it becomes. That's how people end up, like, changing their voices to go through, like, speech-changing therapy and such, or, you know, stuff where they just generally just try and speak differently, and then just keep up with it. Heck, that's what happens with accents. You know, people have, like, a strong accent for their whole life, and then they go to, like, another country where it's, you know, different or something, and then it just kind of fades out over the time they're there, not because, you know, they necessarily are unlearning it, but they're being surrounded by something different and probably picking that up as they go. I mean, granted, that's not entirely the same as, you know, a voice octave per se, but it's you could almost use the same concept and apply to that, even though they're not exactly the same, obviously. No, I mean, if you can't, you know, achieve that normally. If I could pass as a British if I speak in a British accent, sure, why not? Oh, I could pass as a British if you want. You just gotta put on an accent. You gotta put on an accent. You gotta put on an accent. God, I can't do it. I used to be so good at it, but maybe it's because my voice is cracked right now, but it's like... You could be British if you want, it's not a big deal. I don't know. It's something else, I suppose. I can't say. It's something else. You know. I think we're going on to... Yes, Maple Tree White next. The one with the trees and the wigglers, yeah. I don't know. Gotta watch a lot of Wallace and Gromit. You know, that's what years of, like, Doctor Who and such will do to a man. Oh, mushroom, my favorite. Oh boy, POW Gaming. Honestly, it might have been the play there, because I think I would have slid off if I kept my momentum. I cannot speak for the life of me today. What a great day to choose to stream when I just don't sound right and can't speak because of it. It's really great. I think, like, the connection to my brain is fading. Claymation is scary to me. Really? I suppose I could see that being a little bit of an uncanny valley type thing. I remember watching stuff like, you know, Wallace and Gromit and, like, Chicken Run. We don't need to fall off. Okay, there's our 3 stars. We just through. Okay. I'm literally the dumbest man alive. I have a bike that drifts inwards. How did I let that happen? I'm good at this game, I swear. I have good times in this game, I swear. No, please, just go away, go away. Stop. I don't appreciate your attitude in this, Peach. I'm getting too old to play? Yeah, no, the cataracts are acting up. Oh, Peach dropped to last. Suits her right. I was actually looking around on YouTube earlier, And I saw that they actually put the Mario movie up on the rental and buy options on YouTube now, for YouTube movies. But it's still at that point where it's too new, so it's like $40 to buy or rent it, and it's like, no. No. Like, maybe if it was a Moonfall, but not that, especially not 40. But I mean, like, does the Mario movie is that sponsored by the Kia Soul? No, I didn't think so. These wigglers are getting in my way. I don't appreciate it. Let's go. Literal brain melt is taking me. This is I'm like when like the grandpa gets too old and he's like laying in the bed and like, guys, I don't want to like, hamper your mood, but the guy is a literal vegetable and you got to go ahead and decide if we're pulling the plug or not. And it's like, well, we love him, but he's also just like not there anymore, so it's like, it's a hard decision. our Mario Kart stream talking about pulling the plug on Grandpa. Okay. Welcome to Mario Kart. Fun for the whole family. And excluding Grandpa, apparently. That'll be dope. For real, no lie, no lie. I mean, in the future, in the future, they won't have... I don't know what the item's called, so I'm gonna end this joke, but I promise you, the joke would have been funny if I knew what it was called at the moment. So I'm just gonna play the video game and, like, pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Despite the fact that I've been playing like garbage, speaking like garbage, and mentally processing stuff at the speed of a grape. Because today is just, I'm not in it at all. In fact, I may be under anesthesia right now. I may not, this may be a dream. This might not be happening. I'm thinking of those hospital devices where it shows the heartbeat on it, and it flatlines. Thinking of that. I'm just thinking, like, in the future, if those don't have like Pong on them, kids aren't going to the hospital anymore. Did I forget to take my meds? I'll have I've taken plenty of meds today. None of them are prescribed. No, I shouldn't say that, Jesus. That's not a joke. Oh, that's a lot of garbage. Go, Ghost. This is going a lot faster. That's good. It just so happens that the game's a lot easier when you're not using your cart, and also in a higher speed variety. Sorry, I'm not paying attention much. I hear what you say, but I don't listen. Honestly, that's all I can ask. How'd I get 3 stars on that? I fell. Oh, whatever. My dedicated viewers. Couldn't